to dig up the roots. Why? To prevent further problems manifesting later on in the future. Because here, Job clearly tells us that there is hope for a tree if it is cut down. Because if it sprouts again, because it will sprout again, and its tender shoot will not cease. All it takes is some moisture. So even if the tree looks dead, even if the stump looks dead, a bit of water will bring it back to life, and it will have branches, it will sprout again, and your efforts would have been not. So I think this is such a valuable lesson or good advice for those who one day be breaking ground to build a building or doing their farming. So take this advice coming from the Creator himself to his creation, and it is free. Why? Because he wants you to succeed in your endeavors. Wow, he's such a good God, isn't he? Anyway, to end this chapter, Job is longing for death and stating that if he dies, he will have some rest and his time on earth would have ended. All his troubles will cease. Sorry, I thought it had stopped recording for a minute. All his troubles will cease, just like a flower blooms and fades away. He continues to say, if there was a way you could make me like Sleeping Beauty and then wake me up when all this is over, that would be lovely. I'll gladly participate in that. Just dig a hole, bury me, and then come fetch me when you have forgiven me. I cannot even begin to understand or comprehend what was going on in Job's mind. He's probably thinking, I've worked hard in life. I've stayed away from trouble. I've even run away from evil. I know I'm not perfect, but I do try. However, Lord, when you're looking at me, I think all you see is my sin, my transgression, my iniquity. Lord, please turn your face away from me. Turn your face away from all my wrong, from all my sin. It is only you who can cover my iniquity. It is only you who can seal up my transgression. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord, to change my circumstances. If it is time for me to come home, please call me home, and I will answer. I am the work of your hands, and you have appointed my limit, which I cannot exceed. I am ready. Just don't let me spend another day with this rotting flesh and the turmoil that surround me. I'm well aware it is a given fact that one day I will take my last breath. But must I suffer before this happens? Oh Lord, look upon me with your mercy and remember that I'm but a vapor. You can hear from Job's speech that he is in agony. He has had enough of all this suffering. And if you are human, I'm sure you can relate with what's going on with Job. You have been in situations where you just think, I've just had about enough. I cannot take this anymore. I just want this situation to end. If this doesn't stop happening, I'm just going to lose my mind. I'm just, you feel, because as humans, sometimes when you're in situations, you just think, when problems come, these problems are never going to end. And when you're praying, it seems like the problem is becoming bigger and bigger, and you're just starting to feel defeated. You're like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, but it's just a phase we go through in life. They say kangoma kana koririsa kanenge konda ku paruka. In English, it is darkest before dawn. So things look the hardest before your breakthrough comes. It's just around the corner. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's just around the corner. So remember, problems are not permanent. Even if they look it, they are not permanent. There's always a solution, and there's always way around it. Inquire of the Lord and let him show you the way forward. You know what? Your future is waiting for you to show up and manifest and show your true self. So go ahead, humble yourself and put away your pride, your self-sufficiency, and allow God to come into your situation. Let God help you. He is waiting for you. As you can hear, the song is singing. Honestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling for you to come home. Come home. Come home. Ye who are weary, come home. He will never turn you away. But you have to be willing. You have to be open. Yeah? He will never force himself on you. He will never manipulate you. That's why he says, come, let us reason together. He is a loving God. He is the best parent one can ever ask for. Anyway, let me not get carried away. That is all from me today. So I will say remain blessed and continue to be victorious. I will see you in chapter 15 as we continue on our journey. Goodbye.